Super Typhoon Gaemi, also known as Carina in the Philippines, is now moving on shore here in northeastern Taiwan, right around Hawaiian here, where, you got a metro area right on the coast. They're used to these storms, but this one, it's powerful. It's up to about a Cat 3 to Cat 4 status. And then you even got further up the coast where you're also seeing this right front quadrant. The good news, this is a little bit more rural, but it's not completely devoid of people. You got plenty of towns that kind of dot the coastline here who are seeing, these damaging winds as this pushes on ashore here. Now, of course, the winds being a threat, storm surge not so much. It's a steep incline right along the coast, so you're not seeing conditions like you see in the Gulf of Mexico. I've actually chased here where it's all massive waves, lots of downed trees, damage, but storm surge. It's also the rainfall that is a big issue with this storm. In fact, out ahead of it, we're already seeing that inflow wrap around right here. And just to show you how the mountains play such a role, the southwesterly flow, so your center of circulation coming right about there, southwesterly flows hitting the southwest coast, and the mountains are squeezing out the moisture there. It's just this juice ringer effect here of squeezing out that precipitation from this storm as it pushes overhead. So this is something we're going to be watching today as this comes on shore. Major flood threat for our friends across Taiwan, and I know their local weather agencies have already put everything out, but already seen some pretty serious images coming out of there. Meanwhile, our river of moisture, our moisture inflow coming in from the south and west, continuing to impact the west coast of Luzon. Now, the good news, if there's good news here, is that as we look ahead through Wednesday into Thursday, our storm system, that being Carina Gaemi, moves off towards the north, and the overall wind flow starts to change its pattern just like this. And I think this is going to happen sometime Friday night into Saturday, which is going to back off significantly that heavy flow coming in from the south and west and make it more of a river of moisture south to north. This means still some coastal areas you see the precip, but you're not seeing it pile up like we have been seeing. These are all photos out of Metro Manila, by the way, of this significant water level rise we have been seeing. And I actually, in a post about a week ago, I compared what we were going to see to 2012's enhanced habagat, and a few people were like, slow down, come on, why? That's a pretty stark comparison. And based on everything I'm seeing right now, it looks very similar to what we had 12 years ago when we had a typhoon off of the East Coast, and that enhanced that inflow and caused some serious flooding. So yeah, just want to trying always to keep you guys prepared. I did see a lot of people listen this time out ahead of this one, just because I did not expect significant signal force warnings. We saw one or two in the Philippines, but I did anticipate this flooding rains, and we're still seeing more rain, 100 to 200 millimeters in parts of Benguet, Ilocos Norte. They're seeing some. I'm talking to some farmers in Ilocos Norte, just transplanted rice crops, and they're having some pretty, the fields are flooded. They're going to have to replant. So big impacts with this. It's not always the center of the storm that has, devastating impacts, but also there could be these wide-ranging side effects here, and that is that enhanced monsoonal inflow we have been seeing over the last few days. But anyways, I digress. Continue to watch this storm system, a pretty serious one coming on shore in Taiwan. The mountains will weaken it out, but at the cost of causing some exceptionally heavy precipitation. So, as always, thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.